Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a very special video because this is the first time I'm coming in front of the camera and talking to you everyone. And I would like to take an opportunity to appreciate my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing my channel. Thank you for your support. And if you are first time visiting my channel, then welcome. This is a place where I share my successful stories, my attempts, my struggles. So consider becoming a part of my journey. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started with today's video. Today's video is all about the visual processing and visual discrimination activities. I have divided this video into 3 different categories. In the first category, I'm going to discuss what is the meaning of the visual discrimination. In the second category, we are going to discuss what are the importance of doing these activities. And in the third category, I'm going to show you some of my DIY activities and games that I have created at home. So let's get started. Now first let's see what is the meaning of visual discrimination. Visual discrimination is the ability to recognize similarities and differences between different objects by its shapes, size, colors, and patterns. This ability is essential for understanding the differences and similarities between the objects surrounding us and understanding and interpreting the environment around us. Now let's discuss what is the importance of doing these activities. These activities are very good for helping early readers differentiate between letters and numbers such as B and D, P and Q, and numbers such as 6 and 9. If this skill is not fully developed, then it can make it difficult to distinguish between figures and letters and words. For example, words such as sad and bad, numbers like 1 and 7. Because these letters and numbers have very minor differences which may result in difficulty differentiating between letters, figures and the word. Research also demonstrated that doing these activities can improve learners' reading ability and as well as overall learning capacities. And therefore in early education, teachers and educators emphasize doing these types of activities in early educations with the learners. Research also demonstrated a significant association between visual discrimination activities and letter identification abilities. With that being said, let's move on to the next section where I'm going to share some DIY games and activities that I made at home. For creating a first DIY activity, we need 2 similar old magazines. In these old magazines, look for people as this is going to be a facial recognition activity. Cut out the similar faces and arrange them on the paper before gluing it. Paste one set of pictures on a board or thick paper and make small cards out of the next set of pictures. While doing this activity, learners simply have to visually identify similar faces and match them. To make this activity a little bit more challenging, I went for black and white pictures. So if you can find these types of pictures instead of color pictures, it will be more challenging for your learners. For the next activity, I use food advertising pamphlets. Here I cut out sandwiches and some food item pictures and I made matching cards out of these pictures. These pictures have very minor differences, and if you give these cards to your little learners, then it is going to be a big challenge for them to figure out the differences between each picture. For creating a third activity, I cut out equal size stripes from the empty cardboard box. Here I used empty pizza box. So if you are looking for ways to reuse or recycle your empty pizza box, then you will definitely like this idea. After that, I simply painted few dots on each stripes. These activities and ideas that I'm sharing, these are only few ways of doing visual discrimination activities. Definitely there are many more ways to do these types of activities. So if you know any other ways of doing these activities or executing these activities, please let me know so that I can also try to execute in that way too. Here I also made some heart shapes on some of the stripes just to add little bit more challenge in this activity. That's it for today. Please let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section below. See you next time with the next video.